she's home. I hope she's home. Please, please, please. I came here earlier.
I really have to run all of this through the item sorter again.
Well, she hasn't checked her quartz, so maybe she's not home. Knock, knock!
Oh, hi. Come in, Pink.
Chanterelle.
You're alive. Good.
Yeah, I am. Yes.
She gets to go right there.
Are you busy at the moment?
Technically I should be putting together stuff I got from the end, like organizing, but I really don't want to do that, so what's up?
Okay.
Are you heard the old man?
No, I'm fine,
No?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know, he just went to be with his weird pictures. I don't... Also, a missing person who has fake antlers or something. I don't... His family's missing out. And also, sorry about that, because I realized I upset you, because I realized you probably don't have the same thing with how people treat when old people start to lose their mind. And
the what?
Sometimes for some species, they start to, like, lose their memories as they get older. So, like, it's like they go a little crazy sometimes, and if they don't get medicated, it becomes worse, and I think that's the case for that guy, so it's not his problem that he's jumbled.
Why would...
It's just like that.
So your brain doesn't immediately shoot itself when it detects it can no longer function. It just keeps going.
Please tell me there's a way to fix whatever you just said in you. Please.
That's just like the natural end to a witch's life. Your brain detects that it can no longer contain information properly, and then you die.
When I figure out magic, you realize there's ways to fix that. It's just we need to actually get him, like, some medicine. And that fixes it. It's like, so say if, like, you're aware of sicknesses still, right?
Yes, I know what sicknesses are.
That's basically something that happens in older people, usually.
Well, yes, that's like natural decay.
Yeah, but it can't
Why would you drag it out?
Because it can't be fixed. And they can continue...
So you can just make yourself mortal?
Not exactly mortal, because you can die from other stuff, but basically we do not have a self-destruct button on shoot.
Strange.
Shit, can I give you a friend?
So what I'm hearing is he should be dead.
In his own species, no, but in your ideology,
okay.
Basically it's just we would have to, like, figure out what's, like, what caused it, we can fix it up, and he can go back to his happy self. That's not... Well, I'm imagining he's a crazy businessman, but it's like... It's just... And if he is going to pass away, because, you know, they are older, it's like, it's good to give them the last few days of... Hopefully I can find his missing relative, or relatives. Apparently a lot of them are missing. It's just something in our, well, at least, I know some other cultures where it's like you just try to help them out, because usually they had helped you out, even though it's not this case for this guy, but it's like, I understand, like, there's a good reason why his mind's probably not working correct, but it can be fixed.
I mean, yeah, he's old, and he's like past the death point.
He's not past the death point!
That's literally what you were describing!
Okay, but do you understand what I'm talking?
Yes, like, I understand. I understand that apparently you insist on fixing it.
I need to figure that out.
So...
It's like...
sure.
Make it... here, let me put it in your terms. We can make it where they're still useful. It's just
I hate that I kind of get it better now. That's actually gross. I hate that I kind of get it now. Oh my magic. Why do I kind of get it now? Okay, fine. Okay,
do you see why I'm concerned for you when it can be fixed?
Still don't like him, but I understand your point.
I'm going, and when I actually figure out more, I'll get to that in a minute, the power thing. When I do figure out stuff, I'm going to try to fix that, because I don't want you to randomly die from your brain so booming.
That's not going to happen until I'm, like, what, 150 years old? Fine.
Meanwhile, I'm expected to die in, like, 10 or 30 years. Like, well, technically for my species.
Not if you don't activate your curse.
I have other family members. If they have a girl, I'll die. I could die right now if they had a girl.
So where does your family live?
Remember
the moon. I forget. So we have to get to the moon.
We don't have... I never got to even learn how to make a portal dust, let alone...
Have to get to the moon and ensure that none of your family ever has an offspring. Sounds like a plan.
Bringing up magic stuff.
So what did you want to tell me about, anyways?
Yeah. So first, before it's full panic stuff, can you accidentally do magic without realizing it?
I mean, depends on what you define as accidentally. There has to be some form of intent behind it. However, you can, like, do something you didn't know you could do by accidentally just stumbling and willing your way into it. That is possible. It's rare, but it's possible.
Only for low. Is it just low level stuff, or can this happen to high stuff?
I don't enjoy where you're going with this, but to answer your question, it depends on the magic potential and ability of the person stumbling into it. People can stumble into low level and easy spells more easily than into more high level complex spells, if that makes sense. So what did you do?
Well, I don't know. Okay, so there's a there's a pig guy, right?
Yes, Fenton, I've met him.
Okay.
We went to the end together. He's surprisingly chill for a piglin.
Fun. So the other day I was in the Nether trying to pay off my debt on your front lawn. You haven't picked it up yet.
Yes, thank you for that. I need to sort all my stuff, and it's...
I can try to help you.
I really don't want to do that. I need to build more sorting levels, but that's besides the point.
Okay. So the surfan person, right? Well, okay. Or so back to what I was saying. Okay, I was out in the Nether. Shadow pulls me in one of their weird hijinks, and they're like, "I'm gonna go find a I don't even remember what they were doing originally. So we find a little bastion, right?
Yes. I heard some bastion murder took place.
Yeah. So there was this big box. We'll get to that. The murder. So I saw this weird thing, and I didn't recognize it because I've been in a few bastions before. So I go to it, and I hear the little ring chime thing I heard before, but I didn't think much of it.
Oh.
And then I wasn't really thinking about it because it's, a bastion. You don't really think about it.
You just go in and kill.
I wasn't trying to kill. It was empty. Until, okay, so I was going and I was trying to mine into the thing. Okay, I find this guy, right? Well, he does the mass murder, but I'm still disturbed by that. And my that's my fault. But it's like, okay, I was showing him this morning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so at some point he pulls me aside to ask, have I broke a high-level divine seal thing on that crying out thing that was keeping a hold? Apparently, I'm not just supposed to be able to mine into it.
Wait. So, okay. So, to clarify, this fan guy, massive, intimidating piglin guy who's kind of chill but still very big,
Yes.
was locked in a box.
Yes, because I don't know.
And this box wasn't a regular box.
It's like a prison.
It had a magic seal.
Apparently, he was in there for centuries.
For centuries, a centuries-long seal.
Apparently,
and then you just mined into it.
Apparently, they're convinced.
You just mined into.
Like he said, I had the moon crest. I had the crescent on my forehead, so I did magic unknowingly. Because I did hear that.
Your magic. Okay, so I'm assuming
that means I accidentally caused a mass murder.
You're worried about the piglins in this?
The piglins got mass.
Pink. We need to make sure, if you ever do that again, that your thing doesn't show, because that is so like a 200-year-long seal, and it was still active. I mean, maybe
he said it was going to go forever.
Hopefully, it's
I don't know.
Hopefully he's wrong. Because seals aren't supposed to last that long. Maybe it was just like weaker, and that's why you were able to get in. But that's if it was actually supposed, that would take such an incredible. I mean, and I guess tracks with how wildly your magical potential fluctuates. The chances are that you could have just randomly stumbled into a high point in your magical fluctuation and then have been able to like just breeze on through that, I guess.
But it's just
people can't know about that.
I know.
And people are gonna kill you for that.
Like the pay. Okay, so for like I heard the wind chime thing the first time I did the magic, and that was the second time, but I wasn't thinking about it until the guy had told me. Also, he found a random sword, but like everything this week has been a hot mess of confusion, so why not wall sword?
Sure. Fun swords in. I don't care about the sword. So,
I just. Is this normal in any?
No,
case?
It's not.
What?
I don't know what's going on with you, and I'm guessing it's moon things.
What?
You are going to put this on your head, so nobody can ever see that crest again until you like grow out your bangs or something.
Can I have the cloth? I can try to put it on. It's going downstairs.
Is it facing through the freaking ground?
How? I think
okay, hold on. I have there. That's stuck in my storage system forever now.
Oh, I forgot. I got my hair wet earlier. I fell into a pond earlier, so it's not. I'll fix it later to where I can do it right. I can tie it in my hair later. Cause we're in here, so we should be. Let me close it.
Yes.
Properly.
So you are going to. I really need to change that. It's getting annoying. You are going to put that on your head, and nobody's going to ever see your moon crest again. And I am going to figure out if this has any implications for my current cast of the Matilda musical.
Which what?
I asked this fan person if they would play Miss Trunchbull in a Matilda the musical rendition, and I have to figure out how and if and how I would go about removing that request. And
he has no malicious. He was just wondering how I got him out of that place. That's why he asked. He has no malice.
I hope you are correct on that. What did you tell him? What did you tell him?
I just said, because he asked, what are you? And he's like, oh, I'm just a deer. I didn't tell him anything about the moon or anything. All he knows.
Okay.
I'm just
good.
And he said, and I asked him, hey, can you bring up the magic stuff? It just came up suddenly. You know, like a good excuse of like, oh, it just came up suddenly, so I want to let people know on my own time. I'm not letting people know.
Hopefully they respect that, and you will tell them nothing about the moon.
Zero. I'm not going to tell anyone about the moon. I didn't even fully want to tell you in the first place.
Good, smart. Keep doing that. And hopefully everything will be fine.
I know, and also, do you want help with the musical? You have something you want to do that's not constant work. I will help you.
I need more cast members, and you are the person around here that knows people. So yes, if you could, so I already got Shadow to play Matilda.
Yeah.
And then I got Fan to play Miss Trunchbull.
Yeah.
So if you could get, like, people for the other roles?
Sure. Who do you want me to do? I'll do any.
I could see you as a Bruce.
Oh, okay. A Bruce, whoever that is. Let's go. A Bruce.
Yes. Hopefully everything will be fine.
Wait, you said Shadow. Well,
Shadow's playing Matilda. She owes me from the other thing. So I'm making her play the main part.
So, are you aware what Shadow pulled, last night?
I know she did a very bad... Last night? No, I mean, I just went with her to the end.
Okay, because, I tried to explain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know why they were trying to pull that play in the first place?
Something about romance? I already forgot, though. I didn't really care.
Okay, so, I forgot. You probably... You forgot what that... Okay, so they were trying to set me and Sage for this thing that kind of forced it to happen quickly, but the thing... a week later, out of the blue, they're like... Because both things of them setting up someone and breaking up someone is death, apparently, and that's not how that works at all. They, crying out loud, just they canceled the law dance while we're about to close, try to set Sage on fire, and then, later, I go in the woods, try to find, because Sage, Shadow, and Emmy and Bush had disappeared. I find Sage almost a crispy little bug because they had tried to kill him. Trying to break us up apparently when they wanted it a week ago, and I don't understand any of this at all of what... they go from wanting something to not wanting it and not giving a reason. And they're just really acting weird. And now Sage is injured. And I don't know if they're going to pull this with anyone else, and I just don't know.
So, keep an eye on Shadow for potential loose cannon behavior.
What do you mean? They act like that every day. Everyone in this town.
They've just, she's literally just, showed up to where I was building the theater, and then I forced her to be Matilda.
Okay. It's just...
I honestly didn't understand, all of the things you said.
Oh,
but I will keep an eye out for suspicious behavior from Shadow.
Okay, I probably need to explain this to you, because then you'll be confused when I... Okay, do you know what a dating is?
It's the thing where you tell somebody else you like them and then you die via poison.
No! I've read the Romeo and Juliet thing. No, that's not how it works. It's supposed to be them
Okay.
It's like entertainment of two people acting dumb in a way that they rush that. And no, I don't want to die.
Okay, so they are supposed to be dumb. That's good.
I don't want to die. We filmed this.
Yeah, I also don't want you to die.
Thanks.
You're not allowed to die.
Thanks. I'll try my best. I cannot fight, really.
I'm pretty sure you could give a mean kick with those.
Yeah.
Probably stab someone with his antlers if you were in a pinch.
Okay,
I'm serious, you know? Like, that's genuine weapons right there. You can use them. Don't hesitate.
Okay. I can incapacitate them and not murder. From this situation. Okay, so normal dating without shadow. Just letting you know, people should like when you're say if you're helping someone out, you don't poison and almost murder them in a coaster of a Cry Loud Love coaster. That is not how it works. That is the opposite.
Okay, but that roller coaster was really good. Shadow did that. I'll have to congratulate Shadow on the roller coaster. That's really cool roller coaster.
It's just, I'll let you know, it's not normal, but it's like I was on half a heart when I got out, and they stole my potions to make it. I'm still.
Okay, stealing your potions is kind of low, yeah.
But still, it's like, okay, so
they're not.
So usually dating, like usually the two people will try to do it themselves on their own time. I got a concussion and kidnapped by a 13-year-old for like I don't know how long. During all this mess.
That's a 13-year-old. You can kick him. You know you can kick the 13-year-old, right?
They had chloroform.
Where did they get chloroform here? We're in the middle of nowhere. Where did they get the stuff to synthesize it?
I'm assuming one of them know how.
Scary.
I live in fear trying to sleep in the hotel. Basically, they usually you don't try to fully rush it. Sometimes people do. And
if you rush it, it's stupid.
Some cases yes, some cases no. Basically, it's like Shadow decided to put in their own hands, and it was almost murdering us putting it into their hands. They think getting your potions thrown at you, harming ones, is romantic, and I'm concerned by that.
So it's not.
No,
okay.
please,
Noted.
if you ever, no.
I'm not really interested in knowing more about this, but it's good information to have, I guess.
Basically, it's like, and they're trying to murder Sage to try to, and I don't, trying to murder Sage to basically break up when we just started dating and Shadow's pulling me with more stuff.
So, like, I'm assuming break up doesn't literally mean to take him
basically
apart.
No longer pursuing the dating together and you're both single. You can still be friends, it's just...
And you don't want to do that.
Like, right now we still do, it's just like, we're, like, because we were just both chilling, we haven't actually gone on a date yet, and Shadow pulls us, and I'm confused of what this is, because
I mean that would it be bad if you broke up?
It's more of a conversation I need to talk with him about, since that'll be both our decisions. I'm not sure.
Do you want to break up?
Not really.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
I'm just concerned about Shadow trying to kill people over whatever they think this is.
Yeah, pretty lame thing to kill people over.
Yeah, I was talking to a fan, they think maybe Shadow was through an abusive one, so maybe they think that's why they're reacting weirdly to all this. Maybe? Your school, but if it was like a relationship with one person and it was very toxic.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, it would make sense, given that they seem to have about the same understanding of how it's supposed to be that I have.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just trying to avoid them for a little bit because, you know the cat person?
Cat person.
She runs the cafe in the mines.
Cafe in the mines. Doesn't really ring a bell.
Okay, they said they're going to try to talk with them at some point, and Fan is... Oh, I forgot, they had a crowd out fight with Fan on the dance floor.
They fought the giant piglin that murdered an entire bastion.
Yeah, Bush and
they really are remarkably stupid, huh?
I would more say, no care for their life.
Stupid.
Okay, I'll try to read over the stuff, and I'll try to find people who are interested. Which roles do you specifically need, are desperate for?
So if we wanted to start with the very first stuff, we'd want Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood.
Okay, some
and
worms.
then I forget if. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need an escapologist and an acrobat. And I do think those would be the most important thing.
Do they have to be real or acting?
Acting.
Okay.
Play.
All right, because my brain was like, where am I gonna find a crowd without escape? Well, a fan is escape artist technically, because of what he did. Nothing.
Yeah. And there's some other characters, but I can probably like those are the most important because those are the ones that like would need to be in scenes with more characters.
There's any other ones? Just
yeah,
sure.
I'll let you know. Okay. I'll have to like recheck what scenes everyone's in. I should know. I was wondering, right now, but I really don't.
Because I am having problems with this magic, would just help to learn actually how to use some, so I actually have some idea what I'm doing. So maybe that will help direct it. I don't know. I'm wondering. You think there's something going wrong with my magic because I never turned into a centaur? Maybe because that happened in my development because of I got kicked.
Could be it.
But I don't get why that would cause.
Maybe there's you have too much magic for your little body, and it's supposed to be a bigger body.
Am I going to combust?
Hopefully not. I mean, it wouldn't be really consistent with the fluctuations. If it was an overflow thing, then you'd just constantly be at a maximum unless... No, but that would be really weird if it was happening.
What was happening?
Hopefully you're not gonna...
I was gonna ask because you was doing one test the other day, but we got distracted and not. Did you ever get the results for that?
Oh, yeah. That was the curse test.
What was for the test? I forgot what the test was for. I'm so sorry.
Where did I store it?
You said it was around here?
Yes. Here.
What about the curse? I forgot. What was this one?
Yeah, no, this just seems like a regular run-of-the-mill transferable death curse. Though there's also... There's something else other than, like, death in here.
How is there something else?
I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before.
Well, you think my family have said something, so maybe they don't know?
I mean, if it never came up, then I suppose they wouldn't know, yeah.
What do you think it could be?
It looks... Which would track with what you're experiencing right now. It looks like a transfer of magical potential.
How's that work?
So maybe your magic producing capabilities are just being altered by the curse. Which is concerning, but hopefully manageable.
I really wish I knew how this got in my family. Because I did hear at least some relatives know. It's just, they're like, oh, you're too young, you're 10-year-old.
Well, that's stupid. If it's something you have, you should be allowed to know.
But, wait, you don't understand the concept of, it's only a certain age when you learn certain things, or...
I mean, yes, that's the whole concept. Like, you need to learn your elementaries before you move into your careers, and that is dictated by age.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, I guess they were waiting until I was...
So it was a career knowledge and not an elementary knowledge, so you wouldn't have even understood it.
I'm not sure when they would have told me, just maybe when I was at I don't even know what it could be to where they were... Well, it could be a number of things to where they wanted to wait. Because I know, my brother probably didn't want to mention it because, our mom died. So maybe they wanted to wait a while. I never got to it.
Yeah.
I just realized it's not night. Am I keeping you up at all, or?
I don't sleep, remember?
Oh yeah, you have that zombie face.
Yeah, I got my little buddy up here.
Hey, buddy, make sure you're still nice, Chanterelle. Be nice to Chanterelle, or I'll have a talk with you.
You hear that? You hear that, you little twerp? Yeah. Yeah, Pink's threatening you.
I don't know what I can do.
But you need to sleep, don't you? Oh!
Also,
So I need to close the nether portal. And you need sleep, don't you?
Oh yeah, I didn't get sleep hardly, actually. But
yeah, unless you want me to give you a mushroom of my own.
No.
Go and have some sleep.
I got one, Chris. Well, I need to check on Sage. I'm gonna do that, actually.
Alright, have fun doing that, I guess.
Also, I don't have any more of the ice cream here. Free milk.
Thank you, I guess.
Alright, you have a good time. See you. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.